Hi everyone! Today we're going to take a look at the best wireless gaming keyboards in the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our top 10 best picks, and we'll talk about what you should look for before buying the best wireless gaming keyboards. You can find links to all of the products we've mentioned in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Logitech 915 TKL Wireless. The 915 TKL from Logitech represents a significant departure from traditional gaming keyboard designs. This low-profile keyboard is essentially just a tankless version of the Logitech 915, featuring the same slim keycaps, aluminum body, and wireless connectivity of its larger sibling. While most low-profile keyboards use membrane switches, the 915 TKL uses proprietary low-profile Romer G switches developed by Logitech and are available in either linear, clicky, or tactile varieties. The mechanical switches offer a true gaming keyboard feel without the added bulk. The 915 TKL also features dedicated media playback buttons and a super smooth volume wheel. The onboard battery can reportedly last for up to 40 hours with full lighting and is topped off with a micro USB connection. The slim, brushed aluminum body lends a premium feel, making the 915 TKL one of our top contenders for wireless gaming keyboards, despite its somewhat exorbitant price tag. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Logitech G613. If you're after the best mix of gaming performance, battery life, and usefulness from a wireless keyboard, look no further than the Logitech G613. Using the company's Lightspeed wireless technology to improve connection stability and the speed at which keystrokes are registered, it's hard to tell the difference between the G613 and an equivalent wired model in daily use. The keyboard doesn't include a backlight, which both keeps it looking more understated than much of the competition and allows it to get up to 18 months from a single set of AA batteries. The downside, of course, is that you won't be able to use it as easily in a dimly lit room. Despite being a mechanical keyboard, the 3mm 0.12 inches of travel and shore keystrokes remain relatively quiet even in the midst of a heavy gaming session. There are plenty of programmable macro and media buttons available, and the 2.4 GHz receiver is compatible with both Windows and macOS. Bluetooth support is also included, letting you connect to Android and iOS devices as well. The number 3 position is held by Logitech K350. Looking for an inexpensive wireless keyboard from a well-known manufacturer that works well for both gaming and general computing tasks? Check out Logitech's K350. This Windows-compatible keyboard covers all the basics with a wrist rest, height-adjustable legs, and a range of shortcut and media keys. It isn't officially macOS compatible, but in reality the only part unlikely to work is a few of the shortcut buttons. The wave design ensures a comfortable typing experience even during extended gaming sessions. More functional than stylish, it's not the most attractive of computer accessories, but it does the job just fine. The pair of AA batteries provides up to remarkable 3 years of use. The keyboard connects via the included 2.4 GHz unifying receiver that plugs into a USB port. If you have a Logitech mouse or other keyboard, it'll likely be able to connect to the same receiver. There are no Bluetooth or wired connection options, however. Next at number 4, we have KLIM Chroma Rechargeable Wireless Gaming Keyboard. The KLIM Chroma Wireless keyboard boasts a gamer's aesthetic while being a solid budget option. This keyboard has easy-to-reach membrane, low-profile keys that are quiet when pressed, allowing users to game late at night with less noise. The keyboard is a bit light, and therefore prone to a bit of sliding during intense gaming. But the issue can be solved with a large gaming mousepad. The response time is ATEMs, which is fast enough, but not as fast as some of the higher-priced options. There are only 3 lighting modes: static, breathing, and off. Keys have a 10 million keystroke lifetime, and the keyboard is backed with a 5-year warranty. The battery life is decent, but it charges in 4 hours, so it's easy to get back up and running. Considering its rock-bottom pricing, there will certainly be some features lacking, such as programmable macros. But if you want to save money and still get a quality gaming keyboard, the Chroma Wireless is a solid option. The number 5 position is held by AN Pro 2 Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. Billed as a 60% keyboard, the AN Pro 2 measures a svelte 11.2 x 3.8 inches and is just 1.6 inches high. It achieves these streamlined dimensions by eliminating and combining many of the less important keys such as functions and arrows, leaving just 61 keys remaining, able to be used in both wired USB-C and wireless Bluetooth 4.0 modes. The M Pro 2 has adjustable per key RGB backlighting, up to 8 hours of battery life, and lets you program up to 16 keys with your desired macros. The Bluetooth connectivity could be better, which is important in gaming, and the lack of dedicated function and number keys is noticeable for some games. A multi-platform app makes configuring things, such as backlight colors and macros straightforward and in a useful touch. Returns arrow key functionality when the keys on the bottom right are tapped rather than held. The number 6 position is dominated by DIERYA Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. The DIERYA Mechanical Gaming Keyboard is an affordable 60% board, meaning that it doesn't have a number pad, function row, or arrow keys. The smaller profile keeps things minimalist and takes up less desk space. The keyboard is Bluetooth, allowing it to simultaneously work with up to 3 wireless devices. It functions with Windows and Mac OS desktops and laptops, as well as iPads, iPhones, and Android phones and tablets. It can be a bit hard to clean, as the grind seems to get under the keys from the side. The keys also have a bit of wobble to them, which is annoying. There are a total of 8 RGB lighting effects, and there's a 1900 mAh battery under the hood, which is larger than the ones you typically get on a wireless gaming keyboard. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro Wireless. The Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro is a wireless reimagining of Razer's tried and true BlackWidow form factor. On the surface, not much has changed. The PBT keycaps, dedicated media controls, and magnetic wrist rest are still here. However, this iteration comes equipped with wireless connectivity options for Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz. The V3 Pro still features options for both clicky, green switches, or linear, yellow switches, and is mostly unchanged from its wireless counterparts, save for the lack of USB or 3.5 audio pass-through. The V3 Pro's internal battery can reportedly last up to 192 hours on a single charge, provided you haven't enabled any RGB backlighting. If you need to top off your keyboard or opt to keep it tethered to your desktop, the V3 Pro features a USB-C connection for quick charging. The V3 Pro is ultimately a wireless version of a solid keyboard design, but unfortunately comes at a relatively high price point, costing roughly $100 more than its wired counterpart. The number 8 position is held by Razer Turret Keyboard and Mouse. The cult of Razer strikes again, with the solid Razer Turret, designed from the ground up to provide a desktop gaming experience in your living room. This wireless keyboard and mouse combo can pair with your PC or Xbox One. The keyboard itself comes equipped with Razer's clicky green switches, an integrated wrist rest, and a magnetic retractable mouse mat built into the keyboard's body. The magnetic mouse mat works exclusively with the wireless depth adder mouse that comes included as part of the package and is a handy addition that helps keep the mouse from immediately sliding off the pad. Both the mouse and keyboard have full Razer Chroma RGB lighting, which makes this one of the best looking options on our list and can last for up to 40 hours on a single charge. While having mouse and keyboard controls for your Xbox One is definitely attractive, only about a couple dozen titles are currently supported, making this primarily a PC peripheral. This is a solid wireless keyboard, but the limited compatibility with Xbox titles is compounded by its exaggerated cost. Next at number 9, Redragon K585 DITI wireless one-handed mechanical keyboard. Many games make use of only the keyboard's left side, so the Redragon K585 DITI wireless keyboard does away with the hat that is not used in favor of an experience that makes those games a bit easier. The mechanical keys provide an audible click, letting you hear and feel your presses. The battery lasts around 15 to 20 hours with no RGB, and around 10 hours with RGB. You can select from 5 RGB backlit modes, and the keyboard boasts 16.8 million colors. There is no padding on the palm rest, but it is removable so you can use your own padding. 7 programmable macro keys allow for more customization, and there is even a map button that will allow you to quickly bring up in-game maps for compatible games. Users can store multiple profiles for their setup, allowing quick switches between games. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Corsair K63 wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. For us, it was a close call between the Corsair K63 and Razer BlackWidow V3 Pro for the title of Best Wireless Gaming Keyboard. TL, DR for those short on time. If you don't have the money for the BlackWidow, but still want a great wireless gaming keyboard, buy the Corsair K63 instead. Taking the price/quality ratio into consideration, the K63 is an outstanding buy. It has everything a gamer needs: great responsiveness, excellent keys, programmable buttons, and impressive battery life at a comparatively affordable price. You can connect the K63 via a USB cable, Bluetooth, or a wireless 2.4 GHz dongle with 1's latency. This fast wireless connectivity is the #1 reason why we like this model so much, since it means keyboard lag will never interfere with your gaming. That wireless connection includes 128-bit encryption, so you can rest assured that nobody can eavesdrop on your typing as you relentlessly pound the WASD keys. Keys and build quality. Cherry MX Reds with gold contacts are as good as it gets when it comes to mechanical switches for gaming. They're fast, responsive, and very precise, providing excellent tactile feedback. If you need to use the keyboard for general typing, they are a good choice for that as well. The keys have a large, highly visible font and look great even with the backlight off. The only real downside is that if you don't like Cherry MX Red switches for some reason, you're out of luck. They're the only option. The build quality of the Corsair K63 is good, although since it's entirely plastic, it doesn't have the premium feel of the BlackWidow. There's a detachable hard plastic wrist rest, so you can use it if you want to and remove it if you don't. Even though the design is tankless, there's no number pad, buttons are sensibly placed, and the layout won't feel strange if you use the keyboard for typing as well. RGB. The Corsair K63 does have attractive blue LED lighting, but there are no RGB options. If you need your keyboard to be lit up like a battleship, this will be a drawback. It won't affect your gaming performance in any way, though, so it's really a personal preference as to how much this matters. Battery and additional features. The K63 doesn't have dedicated macro keys, but you can program any key to turn it into a macro key, which is a reasonable compromise. It also has conveniently placed media buttons, allowing easy access mid-game. Battery life is impressive. With full lighting on, you can expect up to 20 hours of play. Turn the lights off, and you'll get closer to 75 hours from a single charge. Excellent responsiveness paired with great battery life and Cherry MX Red mechanical switches makes the Corsair K63 stand out. Sure, there's no RGB, and we don't love the all-plastic build, but if you are looking for an impressive wireless gaming keyboard without the cost of the BlackWidow V3 Pro, the Corsair K63 is the automatic choice. That's all for today. We upload computer and accessories product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.